versus NC. Bet. Let's go do NC real quick. Where are the states at? I only got to upload a few. Okay, cool. So I need to go get some numbers for NC real quick. Just so I make sure everything's updated here. Man, and that glare is like pretty serious over here. What the heck? Hold on 1 sec. Alright, that's better. Let's see. $7.44. That was a double last night. Should have been 4. 1, 2, 3. What were these? Oh, actually, we should just count. I think the first was here. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, that was correct. All right, so we had a reset last Thursday, 9-0. Let's see what came out today. 233. Got a double. Let's see. Damn, I'm really hoping 166 comes out tonight. I need to go play it actually again. Or I wonder if I have it played out for the night. Gotta go double check. 1.6 and 2.7 didn't drop, from my understanding. Gonna chase these until they do hit. I see 550 came out today. 227. I actually played that number today on my other account. That was the only number I was gonna hold for the week. I'll fill you guys in on that account because I was chasing just 2582 on that account last week. We hit once when it came out, but I haven't played like any other numbers. I was waiting. Again, I'm playing a really patient game on just that other account that I have. So I'm gonna see how much we can make throughout the year on just that one. But today, yeah, I played my mother's birthday and my sister's birthday, which is 227 and 204. They were both due. 204 hit New York and 227 hit the state that I'm in right now, Missouri. So I know her account looks pretty nice. But I don't see. Yeah, I need to play those 2.7s into the night. And the 661. 1506, which hit Texas, is my damn address. Should have played that one today. 7068. Let's go look at some cross boxes and date numbers. Today's date number is a 6. So all the 1s and 6s. Let's go do pick 4 first. The 1s and 6s have to be highlighted because they should be hot pretty much all week. which looks like one of them are coming out. You know, 111, 666, 661, 116. Might be holding that here in North Kakalaki. Cross boxes are the 44 and 50, and then we have 49 and 00, and then 50 and 77, and 55 and 27. So I do like the 50s here, or the 16s. Cross boxes would be the 550 set. Hit line would be the 16 set. Random number would be a 228. Backwards is 327, sitting right here. That's so far been our trigger point right here. Whatever numbers these are. So possibly 327 or 228 might be a good one to kind of go for, besides the cross boxes and hit lines here for North Carolina. You did have 500 last week. That was the only one you had, so I am expecting at least 1 to 2 this week for false triples or triple numbers, and you have plenty of them on right here on the chart. Do we have any questions for pick 4? Just want to make sure you guys can hear me too. I was playing 109 last week, but I did get a quick pick of 106, 122. All right, we'll go look at those in a minute. And then 8956. 8956 looks pretty good. It is right here. That would be a random pattern to kind of go for, but it is there on the chart. And then 7564. 75 is in the cross box twice. And then 64, that would be 14 backwards, so 7541. Let's see if we can find it up here. Yeah, 7564. That would be cross box, random number plus another cross box. I like that number. That's a pattern we see very often, Raya. Let's go to pick 3. We had 233. We'll go put your cross boxes out here real quick. We're going to mark them green and yellow for now until we get our blue boxes up here. And damn, allergies are kind of kicking my ass right now. Oops. It's supposed to be green. Hold on. You got the 111 or the reverse trip 661, which is again going to be hot this week. Now, again, let's go back to last week where I told you guys a few times this Monday number, which again, you have a 3 involved in it. You know, this is going to be shooting out either 5 and 0s or 3s and 8s all week for last week. And almost every number got a 5 or 0 or a 3 or 8 in it. And if it didn't, it was a 2-7, which we kind of went over this last week, maybe even a couple days ago, that you get a skip number or you get 2 skip numbers normally within a week's time. Right now, this is 2 and 7 and 3 and 8 that are going to be pretty hot this week. All the other numbers, which, you know, could be 496, that would not fit into what should be dropping out pretty much every day. But at the same time, they land at least 2-3 times a week. So um, to say that every number you should at least be looking at is a 2 or 3 or 7 or 8 to be involved in the number for your pick 3 this week, because you're going to see them repeat like that all the time. This would be the time to take advantage of those situations. 4-9 is on the hit line, so I do like that one. Just mentioned 491, which is missing for all states. It's April 7th already, and it still hasn't dropped. Let's see if it dropped today. Got 495, 492. That's a good number to go for. 491. It's pretty good here too. Two, 3. Let's see what's missing. 4, 3, 1, 0, 5, 5, 9. 3, 4 is a Monday pattern. Let's go get these. Your hit line numbers, number 1 set, 470 through 479. 490 through 499. 790 through 799. And 47 through 479. Oh, which that's on the hit line twice. We'll go to cross boxes next. So 5, 5. 1, 6. 1, 1. And 500. And then we'll go to Monday drop down numbers. This is when the Monday number 3, again, because we know 3s are going to be hot, it's super possible it's going to be pairing up with one of these 3 numbers or one of these 3 numbers. And the majority of the time they do. They'll kind of grab one of these numbers and hit with the cross box or the hit line if it's close enough. So 3, 9, 7, or 4 are top pairs here. And then we have 3, 5, 3, 9 again, so that might be a good one. And then 3, 2, which is already came out, but might repeat. Like that 4, 3 should be your number 1 pair to try to hit this week. 341, 5, 7, 3, or 9, and 2 would be your only choices. At least your most obvious choices here. It is on the top 30. I'm gonna leave it there. All the ones we didn't get last week. That was 2, 3, 3. All your pairs and numbers are updated. Do we have any questions for North Carolina before we go to the next state? I'm gonna save this and put it into your channel. That might be the wrong North Carolina. You are welcome. All right, GA, let's go over there. Which you guys' chart might already be done or being worked on, I see at the moment, from Anonymous Alaxi. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's go look at it. 174. Wow, I called this one out on TikTok. You know why? Because it's your number 1, 2, 3, 4 big ass number that you could ask for in Georgia. It was missing since September. And I'm pretty sure the 4-7, oh no, 7-1 in my video was missing. So 7-1 needed to come out. 147 was that number. Nobody should have missed that in Georgia. Let's see. We have 7-9, number one set. Then we got 7-2. Then we got 2-9. 7-4 is a Monday drop down number. 7-3 Monday drop down number. 8-7 Monday number. Monday number here with the 1-7. Then we got 5-7 Monday number. So we're just missing cross boxes, which is the 5-5. You have triple fives on the chart, and then you have 1-6 in the other cross box. Oh, wrong number. Let's see if we have any sum of nines on our chart. We don't. Just besides 2 and 7. You see how 2 7s missing? You kind of need that pair that's on your hit line. We're gonna go 2-7. What else is missing here? This is a odd chart. We have 3-9, 5-9, 1-9, 1-3. I love a 1-3 number. 3-9, 5-9. None of those are missing. 2-4 is missing with the 240. That'll be sweet if that one lands again today in Georgia. 124, 2-1, 708. That's not missing right now. 2-4, 240 would be the only one, but it's an odd chart. This one's gonna be a little tough. I gotta blow my nose. Let's go with the 9-9 looks really good because it's hit line almost a cross box. It's just touching this cross box here. Let's go with double nines up here. And then we have the double fives there. There's triple of them there. In the cross box. Might be an obvious one, and the double fives are missing at the moment. So let's see which one is going to hit middle of the week. What the hell? What is it? Ones and sixes. I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'm gonna go do that after putting this up here. You're just gonna give me a second. You don't want to grab it? Damn, bro, what the fuck? just gonna leave this one blank. In reality, your other cross boxes in between your date numbers right here. We'll fix these on our next update, but your cross boxes are pretty much side by side. That 3883, 333, 888, 388. It should be your false trip for the week. That's an obvious one here. You're getting a bunch of them. Give me a second. Let me go blow my nose. I was like, I know I had a box of tissues on my desk, but I don't know what I did with them. I carry them things around. Let's see. Yeah, I like the 3/8 over here, fam. If you're playing pick 4 in Georgia. You know, V and the D, if you want to give it up, you can. I would maybe just hold a 5-5 number there. Like if you're already playing numbers, just add maybe one that you would want to hit with the 5-5, because it could be the one that you want to play all along. I know it's taking forever. I really don't know. I don't think I've seen a state last year not drop a pair for more than, we're going on 4 months since they haven't had a double 5. You know, that's not normal at all. I did not see that. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I'm a little bit too invested on the 25822. That motherfucker never wants to drop. And I still play it every day. I need to play another one because the 258 pairs are running out. So we do need to run another one of those. All right, let's see. Let's go to the pick 5. This was 5407. You had 3 in the middle. Tuesday, skip Wednesday, hit Thursday, hit Friday. False trips last week. Go to Georgia real quick. Damn, trip 9s are on the hit line. have you have two triggers here in Georgia. You either have this 777 going straight across or a 772, 227. One of that, pick 5 should be coming through, or you have the 999 or the 944, 444, which we hit the 444 today, actually. It was kind of surprising, but not at the same time. But you do have 444 here. Last week we had 111. Eight, 3. And 883. So 883 came out twice, and the 111 came through. So, you know, it's 944 time, it's 277 time, it's 500 time to come through this week. Pick one, hold it here, and good luck. Do we have any questions with Georgia? Oh, don't worry, Sam. We're going to get to as many as we can. No questions with Georgia. I'm going to save this and put it into the channel. Might. Oh, no, it wasn't done, so. BRB. For Mimo said 19X and 6 o'clock in the morning over here in Georgia. So might want to be playing that over here too. 19 does look amazing this week. It could pop out at any point. 195, 2, 0, 193 or 4. 194. That one's missing all states. This is the second state it's shown up in. Let's see if we're missing it. We're not. It's not super off from here. We'll say 194 came out. All your sum of 9s for 19 came out. Double. All your doubles came out. We're missing 9-1 right now, but we're not really missing a 19 for like anything. You know, not a sum of 9. There's no mirror numbers available for 19, or there's no doubles available for 19. The 991, the 119, 619, 419, 190, and all of your plain 9s, plain numbers with a 1 and a 9 in it has came out. So it's a very, very hot number here in Georgia. The 9X. Okay, no more questions there. Let's go to Texas. Texas probably was done. It looks like it was. Sam, what are you playing here? Let's just go over Texas real quick. What are you playing, a pick 4 or a pick 3? I meant. I know we're trying to look for numbers now, but as far as like, are you playing in the pick 4 or pick 3? Oh, so both? Okay, perfect. So for pick 4, this one's the obvious one for me too, which I kind of want to go put some numbers in, or at least look to see what the second number was. Texas, oh yeah. Gotta maybe hold this set here. See this double zero here? You see this 500? And then you see that triple zero right there? You see that 500 in the cross box? Or that 500 going straight across? That's the one, Sam. Let me see what just came out. Oh yeah, my address did. So this is right now set up. Whenever we see a zero, we'd like to see doubles after or mirror numbers right after. So this was a mirror number, the 1-6, the 5-0, which unfortunately the 5-0 just came out. But let's just say, since this got reset, no. We need 5-0 again. Let's just call it. 5-0 would have been like one of the most obvious ones to kind of go for the week. But we still have plenty of them on the chart here. If it's not 661, I'm thinking it's 500 for over here. Right now, all of your mirror numbers are available again, but the double zeros need to pop out, which could be 1,000 set or 500 set, maybe a 200, 800, or 400. Choice is yours for P4. And then your P3, I would definitely be concentrating on some of the pairs that are left here because Texas likes to reset their chart at least once a month. What do they get here? Texas got 233 also. They got the same number as North Carolina. The 8s need to come out here. 8s are on the hit line, along with the 3s and 8s. So double 8 in Texas. That was 3-3. That was a 2-3 number. You say anything on the 36 sum of 9? Let's go take a look. You got 362 and 0 that are right here. It is due also. Which one is due? 363 or 366? So the doubles with the 3-6 are due. There are only 2 left. And even chart. Went from an odd to even. So I definitely like that double 8s, double 6s, double 2s or 4s. 8s would be the number 1 double. 6s, because they're in the cross box here, would be my second choice. And then if you are going to be playing with a 3-6, you got to connect it with one of these 2 numbers or the reverse. So 367 or possibly 362, 360, or 365. So that 360 is kind of going from one end to the other. Kind of looks good there. Any other questions with Texas? Deb J, what it do? Oh yeah, I would be ready for that to drop as well. It's always good to play like a backup set, like if you, or at least the reverse set. Sam. To say that, like, hold on, let me go to like last week. If we are going to be playing 3-6, then we know the reverse pairs of this would be 1 and 8. So 3 is an 8 and 1 is a 6. If we were playing 3-6, it's always good to kind of play the backward set. Like 182 landed middle of the week, and then 184 pretty much 2 days later. So it's like that's always good to kind of keep track of also. If it's not that one, then it might be the other reverse set of, you could mix and match them where it's like 6 and 8, which is a plain pair. Let's see if that actually came through. 6 and 8. So 6 and 8 and 3 and 6 might be on the chopping block this week. We have an even chart. 6 and 8 is kind of all over this chart too, kind of like 3 and 6. Yep. Good luck there. Let's see. What's the next state we have to go to? We did NC, GA, and Texas. Texas should be already into the channel. Cali, what did they drop? 405. Perfect. That summer 9 is automatically on columns 1 and 3, which means we're going to find one in the middle of the chart being 9 and 0. So that is automatic. We might need to be playing that one before even looking at this chart. Oops. I like these type of charts. Sometimes they're very simple. Cross boxes like the cross, hit lines like the hit. It's a good looking chart. All right, let's go get your top numbers. 460 through 469, 160 through 169, and then 140 to 149, 400, 100, 600, 700. All the hundreds are showing up this week on your chart. Cross boxes, you got 888 on the chart. Oops. And then 2 7s in the cross box, double 2s in the cross box, and 38s in the cross box. Let's see which pairs we're missing. We're missing a bunch right now, actually. Missing a bunch. Some in a mirror. Only one mirror number last week, so I'm expecting mirror numbers to at least get like 3 to 5 this week. We'll see if they do. You also have 941 on your hit line. I'm running it. It's the third time I've seen it. You play the 940. You said what number was that? 941. Only because I believe that it's still missing all states. Oh yeah, yep. 941. I don't know why it's missing for that long, but I mean, it's giving us an opportunity. I don't see 941 up here. It's probably why. I told you guys, usually out of the first week, if we don't see the numbers that it's usually out of the second week, the ones that take the longest to come out is because for me, sometimes I don't even see them. Like this doesn't make any sense. Like 610 should have been came out. I gotta play that one tonight. And where's 491? I see 416802. I mean, I don't see it. I see it on everybody's chart. I don't see the number though. For the month. Jean Jose. Kelly, still playing the 235 bet. Let's see what else we're playing. And the 490. You're right, the 940 does look better. And we should be looking at 5 and 0 and 4 and 9 to be hitting pretty much throughout the week. Last week we had 4, 6, and 9, so 4 and 9, and then 6 and 1, 4, 9, 6, 1. We should have been seeing a 4, 9, or 6 and 1 every day, and if we did it, it would be the opposites, like together, the opposites together, not involving a 4, 9, or 6 or 1. Kind of gives us some choices there. So we got the 1 in the next number, the 6, and then we had 553. So there is no 4 or 9 or 6 or 1 in this number. It's a double 5 with a 3. So we would call that a skip number, right? And then the next number, we got the 1. And then the next number, we had a 9. And then the next number, we had, let me see, 8, a 2, well, we had a 6 in this number, and then a 6 in the next number. And then we had a 4, and then we had, let me see, this is 0, 7, and 3. So there's no 3, there's no 7, and there's no 0 in the Monday number from any of its reverse numbers. So this is another skip number. This is the second one for the week. Then we go back to the 4s, and then the 6s, and then back to the 4s, and then this is a 5, a 7, and an 8. So there's no 5, a 7, or 8 in this number. It's another plain number. 3 skip numbers last week out of all your drawings. Out of 14 drawings, you had 3 that did not involve the Monday numbers. So this week, a 4, a 5 or 0, or a 9 should be dropping every single day or every other drawing in the number. I hope everybody kind of understood that one. I'll update your P4 when we later tonight as we get there. Do we have any other questions in California? You're missing a bunch of pairs right now, so I'm not really sure which one to go for. It's an even chart, so you got plenty of even pairs available right now. 8-0, 2-0, 2-4, 6-0, 4-4, 8-8, which I'm thinking that one's gonna hit. We got 888 on the chart. Some good numbers there. All right, what's the next state we gotta go to? NY. Let's go over there. Let me do their P4 first. Hey, I hit New York today. 8441, 8-1. It's a reset number. For your sum of nines. You have 000 on the headline. We all know what happened last week. The 000s did come out. Now, 555's got to come through with 500 or 550. You guys last week, 500, 227. If these are the correct numbers, regardless, you should be getting like 1 to 3 of these false trip numbers. You have 000 on the headline. Fucking allergies, man. Let's see where these cross boxes are at. I have blue base or something over here. Oh, yeah, duh. I was like, hold on, these look a little off. No, that should be green. We can go there, Deb. After New York. Michigan. Oh yeah, my bad, VMD. I didn't even see that. Just read it. Let me see what P3 got. 402. Damn, I wish it would have came on my way. Have a look at that. I don't even have to move the damn hit zone. I just gotta change the colors around. Zeros look pretty crazy this week in general, like on a lot of the charts. Mm, 100, 600, I'll take 600. Cross boxes 8, 8, and 3, 8. 440 to 449 and 490. You also don't have a sum of 9 on columns 1 and 3. So 2, 4 was a new pair. 4, 0 was a new pair. I think that was it. Oh, and 2, 0 was a new pair. With 240. 2, 0 is still on the hit line. Do we have any questions for New York? I'm going to see how New York is going to pan out this week, but maybe a couple more mayor numbers since we only had 2 in the first week. Ready for 113 to drop? You said, where does it look good? So far, the charts we've been over have been even charts. There's only maybe one odd chart that had it, which might have been North Carolina, but could be wrong. I have to go back. You said what's good for New York? Oh yeah, I was saying mirror numbers. Like I was asking what you guys were playing for the week, but in general, I think you guys just need mirror numbers since they are the weakest set right now. You should be getting like 2 to 4 this upcoming week. I played the 777, didn't drop. Believe me, I know. I would have known if that 777 would have dropped. I wish it did. I would have known. So I just check in with states where chart is odd. I mean, Morena, I just got started on states, so there's only like 4 out. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to look for tomorrow. I got 44 to do, which I'm not about to do all of them right now, but I'm just saying like they're not all done. So I don't know. I don't know where it looks good at the moment. But by the end of the night, I'm sure we will know. Right now, it does not look good in New York. Let's go to what was it, Michigan and then New Jersey. I saw Michigan late. Let's go there and then Jersey. Looks like Michigan was done though. Let me go double check. It was. Do we have any questions for Michigan? So we can at least just talk about it, and then we'll go to New Jersey. Oh, I actually see there's people in the live over here. Oh, is it people from... What's up? I'm talking to people on YouTube. Sorry. Gail, what's up? Wait, you're in the Discord, aren't you? I'm sure you are. I need you to figure out how to win the Powerball. Yeah, I gotta take the time. I need to not focus on these numbers for maybe a month. And then I could get there. I mean, I'll try. Maybe little at a time, possibly. ATL, man. We did GA. We'll go back over it a little bit. You might want to be, well, actually, in this video, I forgot this is recorded, so you can just like slide back on this video. I talked about Georgia and did the whole state, so you should be good there. I played the 9-14 in Michigan for tonight. Bet. The 941 looks good. It's a drop down number here. There's the 9-1 pair. 9-4 is another drop down number. Mariah Gray, what's up? Sunshine say hitting 3 or 4 out of the 6 numbers is still fire. Damn right. You're right. How much would that pay out for like the Fireball or Mega Million? Like how much would that pay out if you hit like 3, you know? $200 to $100K? Stop playing. Shit, I'm about to start working on that this weekend. I mean, all the Mega Millions is a bunch of mirror numbers and pairs together. Come on, we know this, right? Just break that number down. Once you know how to break that number down, you'll be like, ah, shit. We don't have to wheel so many numbers. Michigan overall, let's see what we're missing. 2-1, 4-4, 2-2, and 9-9 are the last pairs that need to come out over here. So 2-1 being pretty much all over this chart. 1 is going to be hot because of the date number for the week. I will say it might be a skip number if, let's just say let's just put it like this, right? We know that a 4 or a 9, since they're a mirror number, or a 5 or a 0 should be popping out every day. Now, if we put one of those numbers with the 2-1 that's missing, you know, that just gives us 2-1-4 that's missing all year, or 2-1-9 that's missing all year, which we have 2-1-4 right here, and then the opposite is 2-1-9. Looks pretty damn good to me. If you know, if you're playing any type of play numbers. 2-1-4, 2-1-9 looks pretty damn good. But if it's gonna be a skip number, Kim, or V and the D, if this is gonna be a skip number, if 2-1 has to come out and it decides it wants to, we just don't have to include the 4, the 9, the 5, or 0. This is 213, which happens to be missing in all states. Whoa. Yo, I love looking at these numbers. I was like, damn, I know we're getting 400 bands, no problem somewhere. Because it makes sense on most of these numbers to come out and why, and how they come out. But again, you have to see like which ones are like missing for your state. Is 123 missing? It's not missing, but it has only gotten hit one time for like the year. Like it's more than likely it could be popping out again. And we would know why 123 needs to pop out. Like today, over tomorrow, or the next day, or next week. Why did 123 land today? It was due all states, and it was on your hit line. There could be a reason. But again, we have to see which one makes the most sense. 124 could be that number. 129 could also be that number. If we decide that a 4-4 wants to drop, let me see what type of. This is an odd chart, so we're looking at odd doubles. The only odd double left that needs to come out here is 9-9, and you have triple of them on the chart. So 9-9, is it going to be 4, a 9-9-9, or 9-9-5? Because more than likely it's going to land with one of those numbers, and if it doesn't, it's going to be landing with the other ones, which is 9-9-3. There's a 6 here. There's a 2 here. There's an 8 here. There's a 1 here. The 6 and the 1 are on the hit line. So it makes sense to be 996, 991. If we go back to Michigan all the way to see what doubles they're missing incomplete, like 999, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, and 0 are missing for the entire year. They're sitting right here on the chart. Pick and choose which double 9 you want to go for also, because I feel like those are able to pop out right now too. And if we go to the all states chart, 991, 0, 5, and 7 are missing for the month. So it kind of makes sense for that 995 to come out over here in Michigan. We'll see. No problem. Any other questions with Michigan? I need to go run back. No problem. Good luck, Kim. I already know you about to smack him. Let's go to Jersey. Let's see what Jersey got. Jersey 309 and 1457. Bruv. Went from an odd chart to an even chart this week. So odd chart last week, the 730, 3 made the chart odd. We were looking for odd doubles, or again, we're gonna go over that one first. We had double 0, which was an even double, so that's 1 even. And we had an all odd number, so I like to count that one too. It's either gonna be a plain or a double. It can't be sum 9 or mirror. But I like the all. There's another all even number with 664, and that's a double. And then we had another double that's an even. So no doubles that were odds last week, which, well, I'm sorry, I skipped over sevens. But let's just say the odd doubles, a bunch of even doubles hit on an odd chart. Now we have an even chart. Is it going to continue with even doubles, or is it going to at least smack one or two double odd numbers? You know, you have to kind of feel that out during the week and see how it is. Let's go see how this chart looks. See those fives going straight across. This is a three-tiered chart this week. No. It just looked pretty crazy right there. There goes that 4-9 that's in the cross box again, paired up with that 1. Man, that's such a good number. All the charts got him. 4-5 through 459. Pretty rare to have a sum of 9 on the hit line being the number 1 set. So 4-5 that's missing should definitely be your number 1 sum of 9 you should be playing here in Jersey. And then we got 5-5, 4-0, and zeros. 400, 00, 600, and 800. Jersey. Let's go see what our top 30 is going to be. 5-5, that's on the hit line, definitely. 5 might be an obvious one. I don't like how that looks. What are we playing in Jersey? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Deb, you said hopefully odd. I mean, the 5s are on the hit line, so I don't want to doubt that one. Fuck, man. There's a quick pick ticket up here for 5-5-28. You gotta be shitting me. And then 5-5-7. Fuck. Do I add the 5-5-28? Do I add it? I know y'all love quick picks. 1 second while I put in my numbers real quick. I think I'm gonna add that 491. But I kind of want to do it on the other account because that would be one that I would like to hold maybe for the week in just that one. Since I already hit, I mean, I was going to hold the 227 and the 204 until they drop, but they both hit today. Do I wait until tomorrow? Tough. He's at 4.9 and 5.45. 4.5, definitely 4.5 in Jersey. It's your number one set right now. And it's on the hit line. Again, if you want to play the opposite, it would either be 9 and 0 or it just be 9 and 0. I mean, you got 9 and 5 if you want to match those up, but it's an even chart, so I really don't like 9 and 5 here. You can get 925 or 985 right here, which your state is missing 589. Let's definitely put those up there. You said the 4.5 and the 4.9. I think they do come through. All right, Deb, riding on you. Mariah Gray. No, we are on Jersey right now. We're almost done now. We got a couple more states to go before Ohio. Okay, let me go and make sure that your pick 4 is okay. You got 3 and 6 on your hit lines there. Actually, you don't need any of those. All right, so I see 3.3 and 4.9. The other cross box is crossing in between the date number, but you do have 999 on your cross boxes. That looks pretty good for a false trip this week. The 550 is on the hit line twice. And you normally get shit. I mean, 4 weeks ago, you got 5 false trips in 1 week. 4, 3, 1. I mean, you might be going back to 1 to 5 this week. 550s on the hit line. That could be trip 5, 550, 5,000, or not 5,000, but 000, or the 500 set. And let me see what other looks good. We had trip ones last week. I don't know if they're going to run back again. You got 277 here, or the 227 here, which hasn't shown up in the last 4 weeks. 27, which I'm playing right now. I'm playing 227, not the 277. So up to you guys if you want to play the 277. I think the only 277 number I have is 2727, which actually you're holding right now. Yeah, the 2727. I'm really hoping that one comes through. Yeah, if it's on last week's chart, perfect, because the first week chart likes to run pretty much all month too. I mean, I know we do weekly charts, but if we follow the date number and going into week and week, then we'll be able to find some numbers. Like we'll be able to see, and us marking off like what has actually come off, came here, is helping a lot also. Should we stay away from 6-1s right now because they're super hot? I mean, should we be going towards 3-8s because they haven't fallen in a while? The 903 just came out, which was missing, actually. I know YouTube can't see it, but it was missing over here. You're only missing 901, 902, 905, and 907 now. So 4 more left. Man, and this looks pretty crazy. None of these have hit with the 5 for a sum of 9. 905, 185, 365, 455. And you're missing 55 right now in Jersey. Damn, if 554 is across the board. I gotta go play that right now. Sheesh. Hey, Deb, I gotta play that 554. That might be a big number. That might be a huge number in Jersey. Five, 5, 4. At least gotta put that one in. That one looks too damn good. It would just make sense to come out across the board, eh? But what's today's date number? The 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. I mean, they gotta come out tonight, if that's the case. I mean, actually, it could come out all week. I mean, we got the 9. These are spread out a little bit. Because this was a 3, a 0, and a 9, it's like you have 3 and 8, then you have 0 and 5, and then you have 9 and 4 that has to cover pretty much every day here. It's not like last week where, well, actually, I didn't even do that last week, where a 7, 3, and 0 came out. This covered 7 and 2, 3 and 8, and 0 and 5. So it covered a lot of numbers, and every day we should have been seeing one of those damn numbers coming out in the number. Let's see if we got any skips. 7, 2, 3, 8, or 0 and 5. This is 9, 4, and 6. So there's no 9, there's no 4, and there's no 6 in that number. That's a skip number. All your other ones came out. And then the next day it goes right back to 7s and 2s, 7s and 2s. Then we had 6, 4, 6. This is another skip number. And then 7s and 2s. And then, let me see, 4, 6, and 1. There's no 4. There's no 6 and 1 in this number. That's another skip number. Yeah, it's 3 last week. And then we had back to 2s, and then back to 7s, and then back to 7s, and then back to 7s. So right now this is 3-0 and 9. 3-8 is 0-5, or 9-4 should be popping out every day. So it's very possible that 5-5-4 comes through because it will match that number. That's P3. Yeah, I like that one actually. Might have to hold that all week there. Hopefully not all week. Hopefully just tonight. This would be pretty dope if 455 did come out. It would kind of hit both of these numbers up here. All right, good luck in Jersey. We'll see what's possible over there. Let's see Connecticut. Oh, let me go put this into the channel actually, Jersey. My chair just shrunk. All right, CT got 438. And 7455. Thought that was gonna be it. You got 333. That's a trigger for a trip there in that position, going straight across. We have trip 3 here already. Shit, you got quad 3 right there. Let's go see how these cross boxes look. Well, you guys are certainly averaging uh, 2 every single week. It seems like they come out on the same day. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are missing one right now. You probably need to start playing one. trip 3 looks pretty good here. On the hit line would be the 9-9. You either have, you got quad 3 and quad 9 on this chart. Could be a trip 9 or a trip 3 number. That 999 is going into the other cross box. 333 is crossing in between the 999 here. Connecticut has a crazy chart for pick 4. And your only pair that you are missing, 9045 and 66 for your pick 3. Just gotta change that and that. Your cross box is going in between the date numbers as well. It's 5 and 0 and 1 and 1. Let's go get your pairs. 790, 77, 290, 22, 390, 130, 370. 370, 55. Miscellaneous pairs, which are the 370, which I think we already got. Yeah. The 3-7 is kind of confirmation for me. 3-7 dropping down plus going in between the date number for the week. So if it's not 370, it's 870. Not really missing those, but for 90 and 45 are the same number, just backwards. And then we're missing double 6. Still an odd chart, so might be getting some odd doubles. Last week was an odd chart. We had double 9, that's an odd. We had double 8, that's an even. Double 5, that's an odd. But 8s and 3s, this is a weird number too, because it's like the only number that should be dropping for the week is 8 or 3 because of the Monday number, which is only 8 and 3. But all the other skip numbers would be, this is the chart, like last week, you would have expected to hit a lot of those skip numbers because it was a false trip that landed on the Monday. So 8 and 3 would have been like a hot number, but can we trust it to come out either together or in the individual numbers, like a play number or a sum of 9 or mirror number? If so, it would have been easy to kind of just guesstimate that. Let's see, we had a 3 in the second number, and then 9 and 2 is a skip. And then we had a 3 in the next number, 8 in the next number, 076, skip. 3 in the next number, 694, skip. The 8, the false trip landed again backwards, which would have been this was on the hit line. That's pretty funny. And then 421, skip. 552, skip. 492, skip. 769, skip. And then 625, skip. That's what I was expecting. Usually if you find a false trip on like a Monday, it's like you're going to get all the other numbers normally. But if you had, if your chart would have started off with 3, 2, 6, you would have had the 3 and 8s to cover, the 2 and 7s to cover, the 6 and 1s to cover, which sometimes can either make it harder or easier for you. So right now we have a 4, which is the 4 and 9, or the 3 and 8 again. Could the double 3s be coming back? Or could there a 3-4 number, or a 3-6 number, or a 3-2 number, 3-5 number? Can these numbers be coming back because of what just landed on the Monday number? I think so. Let's see if I'm missing anything. 4 and 5 looks good for the sum of 9, though, regardless. So it is 9-0. I'll stick to one of them. Any questions here in Connecticut? I'm going to put this into your channel. Good luck there, Double Tree. What's up, Chuck? Let me go to Ohio real quick. Mariah, are you here? Ohio's already done, so I just need to see what number you're playing. Mariah Gray. Is anybody in here in the Discord playing Ohio? And if you are, what are we playing? P5. Yeah, what are we playing for P5 Ohio? They had 32753. Damn, the triple fours look good tonight. I played them all day, so if they hit one more time, I'll be blessed. I don't know if they're gonna hit one more time. I was really just counting on them things to hit maybe once or twice because they normally just do, but Ohio is missing 444, 994, and 999. 333, 888, 222. So the rest of your sets have already came out. Well, 000 is missing too. Which one are we going for over here? Oh, you're driving? Okay, hold on. Let me look. Well, I see the 444 in the cross box, and then I see the 449 or 994 pretty clear. I do see 333 is here. Mariah, you said I've been playing 444 and 1444. Okay, so here's a method I want you to at least try to pick up for Ohio, because well, I don't know if you're in the group or not, but if you are, I mean, if you aren't, we track just the pick fives and the pick fours and the pick threes, but we track them to a T now where we're looking at false trips, you know, and false trips land pretty heavy, like a lot. You have to see which one looks the best up here. Right now, how we track them is, you know, can we see either a 444, which we do, or a 994, which we do, or a 449 number, which we do. And you're set at least for the last 2 months. You've only had 3 numbers that involved a 944 number. So this one might keep coming out, or it might slide to the other sets that want to come out. So like your 611 or 111 or 666, they already came out as a full set. Or your 500, 550, and 555, they already came out, but the only one missing out of there is 000. You know, can we find a 000 on this chart that makes sense this week? I see 5 zeros right here, or 4 zeros right here in a row. So it's like, could make sense to maybe play the 000 here. You know, could it be 4,000, or yeah, 4,000 with an XX number or X number, or, you know, is it 000 with every pair possible? And if you don't know those pairs, we have them. You just got to get into the Patreon for those. Morena, what are you playing? How is P3 and P4 looking? Let's go take a look at those. P4. Well, let's see. You're normally getting 1 to 2 false trips a week, which this one is clear as day. It's on the hit line here, 116 or 661, 111, or 666 would be your play here. You also have 500, 000, 555 here also. You also have the 888. You have to really see which one you kind of want to go for. Right now, your chart, this was last week, and because I didn't get to update the correct way, or at least every time I put it here, it just wasn't putting. So this is last week, and then this is 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. And then 4 weeks ago. No, this should be, yeah, 1, 2. This one should be 3. Why is that to the right? That's funny. 3 week, 33 week, 3 week, but 5 weeks ago. And this one was last. So last week, I'm just gonna highlight yellow. Last week we had 888, 227, and then 2 weeks ago we had 994. So mark it off. Let's just say we had the 3s and 8s, the 2s and 7s, the 9s and 4s. We had the 9s and 4s again the week before, the 5s and 0s, the 9s and 4s, the 5s and 0s. What's missing off of this? We only have 5 to go by, but what is missing off of from 3 and 8 to 9 and 4 to 1 and 6 to 5 and 0 or 2 and 7? Which one's missing off of here? Can anybody in the crowd tell me? Morena, yes, those did look pretty good there. All of them look pretty good. It's really up to you on which pattern you want to go for, either the hit line or the crossbox, or the ones that are just outside of both. I know we can't play them all, but I would stick to one of the patterns and kind of hope it hits earlier than you're expecting in the week. Nobody wants to answer which one's missing? Squeaks World, are you at work? You're probably at work. Mariah, Rodney, what's good for Ohio? Well, what's missing there? I don't know if you just got in the combo, but you're missing a set out of the last 5 weeks of numbers for a false trip. V and the D said 6 and 1 or 5 and 0. 5 and 0 would hit here and here, but I do not see the 6 and 1. So we either have a 227. Mind you, you have to look at these as pick 4, okay? You're either going to be playing a 227X, 277X, 222X, or 777X in the pick 4. This one dropped 888, 227X, 550, 994, 000, 999, 994. You know, we're going to be getting 1 or 2 of these this week. And the one that's on the hit line is 116. The one that's missing for the last 5 weeks is 116. So the 116 makes the most sense to come out this week. 1160 through 9. That would be all of these numbers. As soon as I find them. You could play the entire set. It's 40 numbers times 25 cents. This is $13.75 to play the entire set. in your state, on, like per one. 10 numbers, 10, 20, 30, 40 times 25 cents. Really up to you on which one you want to play. You can put in for $1 if you want and spend $40 and be able to hit. If your triple one comes out, that's 2 grand. Triple six, 2 grand. Any of these come out on $1, 500 minimum for $40. Now, mind you, is $40 a drawing. Now you could put this in 25 cents on just the day or just the night. Or you could put maybe 25 cents the morning, 50 cents at night, and then redo that every day so that way you're not spending $40 a day. You might be spending 15 to 25 bucks a day on these numbers and still be able to hit for minimum like 375 on any of these. 187 on any of the 661 through 116 numbers. And if you hit a double double, like, or triple 61, 116, triple 16, or 661, you hit these are 375 bucks for 25 cents. So there's a lot of numbers in here that are bangers, but the most minimum one you can get is probably 1160 or like 6612. These are $187 numbers on 25 cents. Still for 40 bucks. I mean, for less than 40 bucks to play. The 661 would make the most sense there. And then the P3, let's see which pairs we're missing. Well, we're missing a lot of them. Your chart just got reset, 2 days ago? Set on the 4th. Reset on the 4th. So we'll kind of check back on pairs the next week or two to see the next week. Maybe half of these will be gone. In the next 2 weeks, there should only be like less than 10 left. And then towards the end of the month, we shouldn't really have too many left. Really up to you on which one you want to go for. You have a odd chart, so picking out all the odd numbers like 51, 91, 31, 71, 59, 23, any of these odd pairs really have a good chance at landing this week. Are you replaying those triple fours for a different state? I played them for all states. No, I didn't miss a drawing today. It cost 200. I'm pretty sure. Actually, damn, did I? I'm gonna double check that. I don't think I had enough money to play all of them. Actually, in my account. I took some bread off this morning, and I was like, fuck, I probably should have left some money on there. But then we hit that $1,100 ticket, so about to take some more money off this bitch. Ohio looks good. I mean, yeah, Ohio for pick 5 on that on those fours, they do look good. I mean, they're in the cross box. And reality, you have all of them here. You got 9, 4, 4, 4, 9 going straight across the board. I feel like some type of 4-9 number regardless, like a 49XXX number is coming to Ohio. Like for sure. But we would obviously want to narrow this down to at least just, we know what pairs we have. We know all the pairs. And to play all of them is only $13.75. Let me go double check what I have playing, because that was a good question, Tally. I wonder if, now remembering, I don't think I put them in all states because I don't think I had enough in there. I only left myself with $200, and it was $206 to play all states. I was like, fuck. I can't leave myself with $6 in here. Hold on. Site's kind of taking forever. What's your group information? What's up, Nicole? I am on Patreon. I don't think I have it tagged here at the moment, but I am on Patreon. Let me see if I can put it in here. Is this a chat? Why want to let me chat back? If you go on my page, I know I have it pinned somewhere on my videos. I just don't have it on this one because I went directly live on here, like on my phone. I usually go live on my computer through YouTube, and I didn't this time. Oh, my damn foot fell asleep. All right, finally this damn website is up. Let me go to pending tickets. I have them in PA. I have them in GA. Maybe I played them all. I don't know. Which ones did I forget? PA, GA, I got them in. It doesn't look like I have them in. Oh, I have them in Ohio. So I got 444 playing in Ohio. Delaware, which we hit today. DC. Trying to see if I got them for VA. And I got them for VA. I remember now. I had to leave off one state. And it was LA. Because I don't have them playing for LA. I'd be a little pissed if they came out for LA. Because that's the only state I did not play it for. So LA, I don't have it playing for, but I have them playing for every other state. Yeah, I mean the 49XXX, that's just it's too many numbers to cover there, Marina. That's why I'm just saying, like, regardless, we should be getting a 49 regardless in the pick 5 here. I'm just hoping it attaches to, you know, if it is a 444, perfect. It's the one up on the top hit line, but if it's not, then it might be a 449 or 994 number that comes here. Does 111, 111, and 111 and quad 1. You lost me at quad, Aries. And then the 1114 and 1414 sound good. The rest of those sound good besides the quad 1. I don't know if quads are coming out for another 30 days. Up to you guys to play those. It does sound good, though. I mean, the quad 1 sounds good. If you're asking me that, I mean, it sounds amazing. But when is it coming out? I have no clue. I can't remember the last time quad 1 came out. I don't even know if it hit this year. I mean, 55X didn't even come out in North Carolina for this entire year, which is crazy. You know, that's 4 months going into that. I feel like quad 1 can push out a little longer than 4 months. I haven't seen quad 1 come out, actually. The quad 2s, I want to say everybody was calling for the first time. They hit for the first time in February, and then we just got the second quad last week when everybody hit that one. So, I don't know, you're talking every 30 days or so right now. Last year was the same thing. Sometimes we got 2 quads at once, and then they came out a month later. And then sometimes they come out every 2 weeks, and then 60 days later, you know. This is why, if Aries, what sounds even better is if you're playing the triple one in, let's just say, the pick 3, you would want to play either the 116 or the 661 in the pick 4 as like a set, or pick a number, because regardless, all of them come through. I mean, let's go back real quick to last month. 611 was one of our top sets in the entire month. It hit 25 times. 661 hit 20 times. Now, that triple one, it did hit 12 times, but out of that 12 times, not a single one, and there's only 10 to a set, not a single one was a quad one. And on top of that, they skipped a whole week. You know, this is if you're playing triple one, you really need to be tracking just that number, and you really need to be playing just that number, because it gets expensive if it doesn't come out. Same thing with triple six. Triple six is, was not popular, but if we go into this week, triple six has hit 3 damn times. Like, they're gonna be doing pretty much around the same thing as what they did last month, but there is gonna be one that skips, and I told you guys which one was gonna skip, right? I told you guys the 555 was going to skip, because it did the same exact thing, or a set came out the first week, it did the same exact thing. So this week coming up, we're either going to get this 555 and we're going to be skipping one of these other ones, which more than likely we're probably not going to be skipping a 500 or 550 number. We're going to be skipping probably the 000, or the 000 is going to come again, or maybe this entire set hits, and then we end up skipping, maybe a 111 or a 666 this week, because they landed 3 damn times last week. One of these numbers are going to get skipped. Last month, every week, one of them got skipped every week. So we need to see which one. We need to find out as this week goes which one is going to be. I already knew by Friday the 555s were getting skipped. So going right now, I don't know. We'll see how the date number is. Like, what's today's date number? A 6. The 5s just passed. The 0s hit instead. It might keep coming out 550 and 500. If we go to totals so far, we got 20 of this set for the month so far, and we got 20 of this set for the month. But the 3 8s and the 2 7s and the 1 6 are kind of weak. These need to come out probably the majority of the time this week. Kind of like last week. I mean, we had 299 times that all these false trips came out in the month. 299. That's a lot. That's a lot. You need to pick one set, and you need to stick with it, and you need to play it. Either all states or in your state, because more than likely, there's only 44 states, and 300 hits on 44 states to play the pick 4. Like, we have a really solid chance of hitting any of these. All right, let's go back to here. 661 for Ohio. Good luck there. Let me see. I'm probably gonna end it here, guys, because I'm gone way too long on YouTube. I don't know if anybody's gonna sit through that one for a while. But I am gonna come back. I'm gonna go and walk and feed my dog. Feed and walk my dog. Get myself together, because I came out of my first meetings and I came straight to here to get on live, and I still got shit to do throughout the day. The rest of the charts I'm going to be working on as soon as I get back in, or pretty much now. I'm going to go feed him, walk him, come back, get these charts out the way, and then I can see if I can get back on live here. I kind of want to go live on social media too, so I might do that over here. But I want to get all the charts done so that way, you know, everybody has a chance to see what they got going on for the week. Okie dokie. I have everybody's tag, so it looks. I mean, I know Tara is putting out charts right now too. So just bear with us still. I'm glad we got a couple of these out of the way. It looks like Kansas. Let me see if Kansas. I still gotta do Kansas, maybe Kentucky. Yeah, Kansas, Kentucky, Indiana, Iowa, Illinois, Florida, and DC and Delaware. So we have quite a bit of charts I still have to do. I just wanted to get up here with you guys, and I did New York Green Eyes. I am recording on YouTube right now, also Green Eyes. So once I post this, it will be put into the Discord. You guys can go and look at that live. I already did New York, so that way you can just go and see what I was talking about. We spent some time on there. We covered a couple states, no problem. All right, guys, I will holler at you guys in a little bit. Peace out.